When I was 14, we were given an assignment to present a speech on any topic. And when I heard this, I was the happiest and most excited one because I took this opportunity to highlight our challenges of everyday life. What things we struggle with, why we fail to communicate our needs, why we can't open up about ourselves, and sort of things like that. I remember my speech was the most talked about because I expressed the views on behalf of what my fellow classmates are facing. And no one had ever touched this topic, neither tried to speak about it so boldly and passionately like I did. And I'm so proud of myself for doing that. It was one of my confidence boosting moments because I wrote it by myself about opinions and struggles of a teenager, and it was loved by my classmates, which gave me the mindset that I should be continuing doing this. I should be writing about these things. And how do I say this without sounding arrogant or rude? Um, I was the most bold student of my class who had courage to put forth her opinion and not sugarcoat things but present it the way it is. Though I got criticized, obviously, and so many of people just come up to me and they would say that, oh, why did you say that, you didn't need to say that. Or in my back they would talk like, oh, she's doing it for attention and all. But I didn't listen, and I continued speaking the way I wanted to, continued put forth in my opinions and everything. And when now that I look back, these moments of my life, I feel so proud, as well as it brings me back to myself when I feel down. So here it is. Life of teenagers. A teen's life is a roller coaster of ups and downs. The transition from childhood to adulthood is full of physical, emotional, mental, and psychological changes. The age when we feel attraction towards our opposite gender, and few stupid fellows thinks it's love and getting relationship, which is pretty disgusting because they need to understand that lots of hormonal changes are happening inside our body. In this age, we're not fully developed, neither matured. That's why it's hard to control our feelings. Nowadays, teenagers face many problems, such as the pressure to do well in school, constant comparisons with our friends done by parents, body insecurities. All these things affect our health a lot, which lead to anxiety, stress, depression, and make our confidence so low that turn into drugs and alcohols to escape from these. Sometimes teens get involved in vandalism and gangsterism too because of the stress and trying to escape the reality. Our parents, teachers shout on us like anything. They never try to understand our feelings or what's going on in our mind. Teenagers are the most misunderstood people on earth. Like, we are expected to act like adults, but we are treated like children. When we make mistake or don't do things which our parents wants us to do, then they make us feel like we are the biggest failures existing on this planet. Life of teenager is not easy. It's full of challenges. Every day there is someone who makes us feel that our body is not perfect. Our skin color is ugly, the way we talk is not cool. And so many things like that. It's not easy to deal with it, as all these comments we receive from our elders. But we should remember that we are beautiful just the way we are, and we don't have to change. Teenage is the most crucial phase of our life, so don't let anybody spoil it. Enjoy, please enjoy every moment with your loved ones and just ignore your haters. They don't matter anyway. Make vision and work on that. Our time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life, what somebody else wants, and they are telling you to do this. Just don't listen to them. Do what you love, because remember, it's your life, and the things which you do it by yourself, like the things which you like, if you just do it and not listen to others opinion that oh this thing is wrong or right or whatever, it will make you happy. Other than if you do things that people are telling, people have set this expectations and you have to fulfill that, then you may be happy, you may look like you're happy outside, you may pretend, but on the inside you'll always feel empty and feel like you're missing something, you're not truly happy, because that's not what you wanted. It's what people set the goals, like expectations that you have to fulfill these things, that's when you'll be successful, you'll be treated right and all those things, but that truly doesn't matter. And there's are gonna be hard times, because teenage phase is like you learn so many things, because you're not completely a child but you're also not an adult. It's the middle phase where you are getting, you know, to explore a lot of sides which you have never done before, a lot of things you know, and it can be overwhelming, as well as the pressures as we have talked like before. It can be really, really exhausting and overwhelming, but trust me, just remember that no matter what you're going through, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So just believe in yourself. You can fight it, you can face it. You have always been on your own, because everyone else, even your friend you are calling, are not gonna be with you. Or you may like something and they don't, so you gotta do it. You have to hustle it alone. You may be facing some problems, your friends don't relate to it, so you don't have to be dependent on them. Just face it, and you can do it, because that's what you'll find in like 2 or 3 years from now, that yes, you did it, and you did it all alone, you didn't needed anybody, because maybe you didn't had anybody, but you can do it alone, and you did it and you're proud of yourself, because it's the most hardest phase of our life, teenage, but we can do it, right? The last lines which I spoke, it was just I went with the flow, because this isn't what I wrote, but I just wanted to give some my opinions of what I feel right now. So it wasn't what I wrote. The last few lines, which you may have felt like I spoke, just it went through the flow. And yeah, thank you so much for listening my thoughts.